What's the trick? I wish I knew. I'm so done with thinking through all the things I could have been, and I know you wanted to. All it takes is that one look you do, and I run right back to you. You cross the line, and it's time to say F you. What's the point in saying that when you know how I'll react? You think you can just take it.
I was a liar, I gave into the fire. I know I should have fought it, at least I'm being honest. Feel like a failure, cause I know that I failed you. I should have done you better, cause you don't wanna lie. And I know she gives you everything, but boy, I couldn't give it to you. And I know that you got everything, but I got nothing here without you. fight it. At least I'm being honest. But stay with me a minute, I swear I'll make it worth it. 'Cause I don't wanna be without you. So one last time, I never be the one who takes you home. One more time, I promise that today I'll let you go. Baby, I don't care if you got hurt your heart. All I really care is you wake up in my arms. One last time, I need to be the one who takes you home. One last time, I need to be the one who takes you home.